Hello, this is Lance Pierce,
Jacob Kirk.
and this is the Two Dog Night Show. Let's get started.
Sometimes when you're scared to take a look at the corner of the room, you sense that something's watching you. Fear of the dark, fear of the dark.
You notice that cops then they don't get there until like half an hour after the criminal committing or like the crime happens. But then well, I know, but like, okay, say you're in the woods being chased by freaking Slenderman, and you're trying to find the 8 pages. You can just call 911. On this game, it's not 911. It's 8 freaking pages. What's that gonna do?
It's an objective of a game.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I would have at least made it make sense. Like, have a car, and like instead of having it 8 pages, have it 8 pieces to a key to the car. So then you drive away.
Pieces to a key?
Yeah,
How's
pieces
it
to a
gonna
key.
work? Are you gonna super glue it together or something?
Well, I mean, it's a game.
Why don't you just get like components of a gun and then shoot the thing? How about that?
Well, yeah,
How about like
and
pieces of a gun?
That
and
was
then,
gonna be my second choice.
Oh yeah. Okay.
No, it really was.
Okay.
Me and a friend were talking about this a couple days ago.
It was a Jordan.
No, it wasn't Jordan. It was a 7th grader.
I don't know why you're going so close to the bathhouse. That thing creeps me out when he's following you. That's the only part that really gets to me, because it's like indoors, and I don't get
claustrophobic.
I don't get claustrophobic until something's chasing me. So, I guess that's true for anybody.
Can you look behind me quick? Because I'm getting again.
There's nothing behind you.
Yeah, again, instincts. You're
okay. Now you're making me look behind you, you piece of crap.
I'm sorry.
Wait, look up. Okay, I thought that was static.
Do you remember when? Oh shoot! What dear.
Yeah, he took you.
Jeez.
You're gone.
Oh, I hate this. Oh.
You won. Now your nerves are fried. 2 of 8. That's pathetic.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Your nerves are fried. That's it. It's good now. You're fine. You're fine. You saw what it was. You saw what happens to you. And that's it. That's it.
Man.
That's it. That's all.
Funny thing is, I was watching a tutorial on how not to be scared for Slenderman, and it said, hey, don't assume Slenderman is out to kill you. You could have just dropped your wallet, and he could just be returning it to you. And you could just be happening to find 8 pages. B. Slenderman.
And this be C.
Oh. This is B.
Okay.
Because A was the wallet thing. B.
But what about the pages thing?
That was like that was like
okay,
really attached to
just tell me.
A. You could have dropped your wallet. He could just be returning it to you. B. He is Slender Man. Just a man. He can't.
With no face.
Yeah, with no face, which is creepy, granted. But then again, he's just a man. Like there's nothing scary
with
about
tentacles and makes you see static.
He has tentacles.
Yeah, he has tentacles.
Oh wow.
There's tentacles that come out and.
Anyway,
but it's just making you like way more scared now. He just stands there and the tentacles just, and then the static comes and then you don't see. You didn't see the tentacles when he picked it?
No, I didn't. And then that's the third point. You don't know what happens to you don't know what happens to you. You don't know what happens to you when he catches you. I mean, all you see is static and then more static and then like blackness and then it's back to the main menu screen. You don't know what he does to you.
Yeah, that's kind of the crazy
Because he could just like leave you there. He could have.
Like, I'm gonna chase you for all this time, and I'm just
chase
gonna
you, and then I'm just gonna. Boom! There you go. You're passed out in the middle of the woods. I steal your flashlight. You're all alone. Boom. That's what I would do.
That's so stupid.
No,
Why can't you just
trying
not
to make light of the situation.
Why can't you just not be scared of it?
I'm not scared of it. Well,
Yes, you are.
I'm scared of it.
You're not gonna play it again, are you?
No, not tonight.
Why?
Cause like you.
How about
just
I play it and then you play it? Does that make you feel better?
My hands are shaking.
You hear that? Hear that, folks?
Anywho.
That scared the crap out of me and Jordan one time because like we were just sitting there talking. We forgot we left this like the Slenderman game on like the title menu, and then,
that would suck.
And then we just heard, and we just looked towards the window. Not Jordan, not you, Jordan, but Jacob's friend Jordan. You remember him from 4th of July.
That was.
Yeah, but anyway, the other Jordan, me and him were like sitting there, and yeah, we were just like we looked at. It was at your house, it was in the basement,
Yeah,
and we just looked. No, you're like upstairs or something, like in water or something like that, and we just looked out the window, and we're like, oh yeah, I left the game on. So, okay.
Was that the night I got scared from the movie trailer, or was that
with the alien?
Yeah, with the alien.
Yeah, that was that night.
I did not like that night.
Alien,
really
yeah, aliens really creeped me out.
We were watching
in between the age of, sorry about this, but in between the age of 9 and basically 12, aliens were secretly the scariest thing to me. Like,
they're scary.
it's not like Sasquatch where you can just shoot it, and it's not like the boogie monster.
Like you shoot it, and then you shoot it, it could keep coming.
Well, you don't know what aliens
or
have.
shoot it.
They
B,
have force fields. You don't know what's going on.
Or B, shoot it, and then it like.
I was a smart kid. I had smart fears, but now I realize. Well, I mean, why would I want to be?
What are the chances of them coming to Earth? 2, why would they come to Earth?
Yeah.
3, what are the chances of evolving into things that could harm you?
Well, I mean, if it's anything like humans, they could harm us.
Well, I mean, yeah, but like harm you the way that science fiction depicts it would.
Well, I didn't usually see it like that. I just saw it like as gray aliens coming in,
like
not even hurting me, but experimenting.
Like Slenderman. Because it could be like Slenderman just
scared.
coming out like...
Well, I'm not saying I'm scared of them anymore.
Well,
unless I just like watch like some documentary. It's not movies, it's documentaries.
Documentaries.
About like people being abducted. Not even UFOs, just people being abducted. Because
that's creepy.
Because
I don't like that.
Because I think about it when I'm asleep. You know, I go through my day right before I go to sleep, and it's like, you know, oh yeah, that was fun hanging out with my friend. Oh, that was a funny movie.
And then crap, we watched a documentary.
And then my mind just drifts. And I'm like, aliens. That was fun. That was an interesting documentary. Oh my god, I'm sleeping in the same position that guy was in that dramatization of an abduction. That's exactly what I thought.
Aliens scare me. That's just. But aliens should scare anyone. The prospect of something else being out there doesn't scare me. It's the idea of. It's the idea of them coming.
You shouldn't legitimately be scared unless you've seen them and they were coming for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like in the movie Signs.
Something busts through the window.
Have you seen that movie?
No,
Signs?
And I don't want to.
You haven't seen Signs? There's nothing wrong with Signs except for that part where the guy with the asthma gets... Yeah.
No! Why would you...
I didn't even tell you anything. I just described a guy with asthma. That's all I said.
You just described yourself then?
He had really bad asthma.
Oh.
Like, if he got scared, he'd be like... Dear God! Like, I have to jog a mile before, you know, anything happens.
No, you really do. Thankfully, I don't have asthma.
I think you do.
Well,
because we're walking today, and you were like panting when you came up to it.
Well, that's because I haven't had exercise in like a long time.
But I have asthma, and I wasn't like.
Well, that's partially because I'm much more out of shape than you are, probably.
Yeah,
you're stronger than me, faster than me.
Yeah, we have the same amount of fat on our bodies.
Good point.
But there's healthy fat and there's unhealthy fat.
Anyway, back to aliens.
We went from Slenderman to aliens to healthy fat and unfit fat.
But again, like, aliens scare the crap out of me. We were watching a trailer for Dark Skies. And
it was just an alien. It was just like...
Well, no, like a lady. She wakes up in the middle of the night to hear, like, strange, childlike voices coming from her daughter's or son's room.
I wasn't paying attention to it. Stop putting that in my head.
But, and then all you see is, like, her opening her eyes and just go, like the classic thing where someone's standing over you, like, ready to kill you. But she opens her eyes and walks down the hallway, and she sees this thing in the doorway, and its back is facing towards her. and
Yeah,
it's
no.
talking to something, and then it turns around. She screams. It turns around, and it has like something like in its arm, like carrying it.
I didn't see this. I thought we were watching the
did.
same thing.
Yeah, we were. Like
I don't
I
remember
paused
that.
it. No, I paused it right like
When he turned around?
Yeah, right when he turned around. I was like, oh. But I paused it right as it turned around, and I had like a clear view. Okay.
Jacob,
But I had a clear view of
you want me to
it.
turn a light on or something?
That wouldn't actually be that bad.
Yeah, well, things can attack you whether or not light
Things
is
like
there.
come out of that doorway.
Yeah, I was looking at the doorway the entire time. Like, I can't really see what's over there. I can right there, but I can't really see. Like,
By the time it walks out of the doorway, we're screwed.
by the time it's near us, like near our vicinity, if it's coming for us, whatever we're talking about.
Okay.
The hypothetical
no,
situation.
No, I do not want to talk about this. No.
Now
Just
you're becoming scared.
don't describe a situation to me.
Oh no, I'm not. I'm just saying the situation, even the thought of something that's bad coming for us.
Slenderman like appears behind us.
You see, that's our instincts. We look towards the darkest spot because, well, what's over there? I need to keep my eye on over there. You see, look at that. I'm Italian, not really. So, like,
Aren't you like something with a weird accent? Oh, you're not Irish.
Scottish, British, a little German, a little Native American. That's it.
Anyway, back to aliens. But and it scared the living crap out of me because it's just like it's Aliens. 2, it's a horror movie. It's called Dark Skies. What do you expect?
I heard that it really sucked, though.
Yeah, I still don't want to see it.
I'm not a fan of horror movies.
That's like seeing the movie Mama, because critics said that sucked.
That looked creepy, but then I was like, you know what? It stopped
Yeah.
creeping me. It stopped creeping me out because they showed too much of it. They showed too much of the mama thing, whatever. I don't know
Have
what
you?
it was.
Okay.
They show too much. They
Stop
don't show-
I'm gonna stop talking about that because I'm freaking myself out. Anyway,
Dude,
but
you're here.
ha,
I got a knife somewhere.
it's like gone from the pocket.
Well, I just licked. It is. There we go. This is our protection. You know, it's not double-sided. What are you scared of my knife? Am I a killer now? Am I an alien? Am I just suddenly gonna have black eyes? Yeah, I'm gonna. That creep you out?
Oh gosh! Oh gosh! Oh,
I gotta show this to the
No.
other Jordan. And
No.
dude, if you had half the thoughts that go through my head of like hypothetical situations, you'd just
Don't-
be crying,
don't-
pissing
don't.
your pants.
Oh,
all the
I
time.
probably would. But and then I heard of this
Like
movie.
a tentacle monster. Come on.
No, stop. I'm not kidding. Stop.
I'm gonna be the first to die, and you're gonna be the one. Yeah, okay.
And I'm gonna be the one watching, and I'm gonna be like, I'm just gonna be freaking.
What?
I thought I saw something out of the corner of my eye, and that.
What? I'm looking straight at the thing. There's nothing.
No,
on it.
like I turned my
kitchen?
head. I turned my head and I saw that like pillar thing right there. It freaked me out because I thought it was something. Anyway, I heard. Well, when you see
It's
some-
right there.
When-
It's like
I
in
know,
the
but
middle
when,
of the
I know,
screen.
but when you
right
like
there.
turn your head and you see something out of the corner of your eye, your instinct is like.
I'm guilty of that sometimes.
Anyway, but
Totally
but
fine.
yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want to live in a situation where I had to fight for my life every day.
This has just become the podcast with Jacob and Lance. We're just recording the screen for no reason, so okay,
Anyway.
go on.
And then, like,
Oh,
if
sorry.
there was a zombie apocalypse, I wouldn't want to live anymore because I would not want to live in a world where you had to struggle for your life every day.
Well, not if you live in like a faraway place.
Well, if you live here, zombies are attracted to
live here.
light.
That's my point.
Zombies are attracted to light and noise.
How do you know that? You don't know what zombies do. They're stupid.
Jordan's
a zombie.
No,
He studied zombies.
well, he's.
Just the thing, and none of this is real.
Okay,
So
well,
you can't just say, "Oh, well, this theoretically on your."
zombies are attracted to
theories.
light and sound.
It's not even a theory. Theories are based on facts. This is just.
Okay,
stupid.
well, just
Okay, I'll
just
play
bear
along.
with
I'll play
me, just
along.
bear with
I'll play along.
and zombies are apparently attracted to light and sound. So, if there's ever a zombie apocalypse, people either shoot yourself or stay in an unpopulated area, farm. Don't use like don't use loud noises. Don't use
Don't use loud noises.
yeah. Don't like
Don't
okay.
make loud noises.
Yeah, don't make loud noises. Don't. Why did the screen go
Yeah,
like
no, it's going
weird
red.
color?
It's red. I don't know what that is.
Okay, but
I
don't.
think it's your shirt. Your shirt's really red.
But what was I talking about?
Okay, that's weird. Why is it doing that? Is it hot?
Did you?
Okay.
Yeah, you might want to stand up.
Why? What? What is that?
I don't know. Oh, I think it's like the. I think it may be that.
Oh, no, it's not, Jacob.
What?
It's not that. We'll keep it right there.
Anyway.
If it is that, then
But what was I talking about?
I don't know. Oh, yeah, how to prepare for a zombie apocalypse or something.
Oh yeah, if you get word, what?
Just keep on going.
Okay, so tips for the future: zombie
Yeah,
apocalypse.
Keep on going with that.
If you don't want to live in the world that the zombie apocalypse is current. Thank you. That was beginning to bother me, and now of course we are gonna stare at the bathroom door.
You are.
Well, I mean, yeah, because the door is like part way open, so you half expect something to pop out. It's like the theory of it's like why little kids are afraid of closets. They expect something to come out.
Well, it's
If a door is part open, you expect something to come out, whether there's light or not. Light just makes it better.
So now we're just gonna see in full detail.
Yes. Oh, that's another thing. If I can like see like in clear detail and I know what it is, it doesn't scare me as much. If I don't know what it is and there's a bunch of shadow around and I can't see it clearly, it scares the crap out of me more.
Yeah, I can see why. You're
Ca-
helpless. You're helpless. No, that's what I'm saying. You're helpless. If you can't see it, you don't know what it is. You don't know what you're
Yeah.
up against. Maybe he's just gonna break your leg. Maybe he's gonna have tentacles that reach into your body.
Stop it! Please stop. That I want to go to sleep tonight.
That's okay. I'll stop, but because
Thank
I'm a
you.
nice person. But
Thank you.
just know it's your fault.
No. Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna say something. I was like, but I'm just gonna
But
say
just
one
now.
more thing. But zombie apocalypse. Stock up on food and water. You don't know when the next chance is gonna be. When I've screwed over it. But you don't know when the next chance is gonna be. You're gonna be able to get food and water. Yeah. You don't know when the next you don't know what the next chance is gonna be when you can get available food and water. So you stock up on that if you have time. Zombies, if it's like The Walking Dead and it's like an airborne thing where if you die then it's automatically just gonna get to you. Just don't die or
Don't die.
don't
You have to
die.
tell people that. What
But-
are you, a public announcement guy? Like you're the only guy left at the public announcement place. You're just like, okay, there's a zombie. Don't come here.
I mean, yeah. What in
Stock up on food.
in horror movies, the reporter is always just standing there looking into the camera. He doesn't do anything. He doesn't. If
It's
I
his
was
job.
yeah, but if I was a reporter and I was unarmed and a horde of zombies was coming towards me, I think I
That
would
wouldn't
be
happen.
running.
This has never happened.
Well,
You're complaining about
you never
hypothetical
know.
situations. This
yeah,
is-
hypothetical.
yes. You're
It-
complaining
it's
about.
it's never bad to be prepared.
No, it's not.
Hypothetically,
No, you're complaining about a hypothetical situation as if someone actually did that.
well, I mean, yeah. But anyway, and I'm talking about in like horror movies and stuff. Like
Yes,
in horror movies.
that's a hypothetical situation.
Okay,
Never happened.
just anyway. But stock up on food and water. Don't live in like a noisy, loud area such as cities, suburbs. Try to go to less populated areas.
Still gonna have a cookout when there's friggin' zombies.
Burger flipping, radio blasting. Anyway, but yeah, try not to be in like a populated area. What scares me the most is the don't be in a populated area part, because I cannot survive without people. Like if you sent me on a camping trip alone by myself, I'd be back in a matter of hours. I need someone with me at all times.
Yeah, I can understand that.
'Cause-
I'd either go crazy or I would just be like,
Screw this.
no, I wouldn't kill myself.
Well, I mean,
Please.
if it was a desperate situation. What's the time? Oh, it's already 10:50.
It's 10:50. It says it right there.
Oh,
I
sorry.
got a terabyte of space on my hard drive. We can do this like for days. You just say recording.
But yeah, stock up on food and water. Don't stay in populated, light, noisy areas such as cities, suburbs. Try to go into the country thing. That would scare me the most because again, I need people. I can't be secluded.
You know who would like this discussion? Aaron. He loves talking about hypothetical zombie killing situations. Like we're in
We should get
Panama
him on the
City.
phone. We should. We really should. And now, caller 1.
Well, we're
Because
the Navy is going to sea for the first time with a laser attack weapon that has been shown in tests to destroy and disable patrol boats and blind or destroy surveillance drones. What?
the news.
Oh yeah, yeah. they
Anyway,
have
call up
lasers.
Aaron.
Okay. Okay.
Aaron apparently loves these hypothetical situations.
He doesn't know about this. I don't know if he'll be in a talkative mood. Hopefully, we'll catch him in the right.
Time.
Yeah.
Does he stay up this late?
Yeah. Usually.
I'm gonna laugh. He's asleep.
Yeah. This would be like the one time he's asleep. Okay. Let's see.
That's just the way the universe works. When you have something awesome that you want to do,
So it works for you.
the universe does everything to like stop you.
Okay, before we got into creationism and versus...
I'm not going into that.
No. Calling Aaron. Keeping the zombie mind.
Okay, but zombies.
Dude, we're about to call Aaron.
I know.
Just call me this.
Well, we're calling Aaron. I know. Hopefully he picks up.
Hopefully you guys can hear this.
Yeah. If not, then. Yes.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, hey Aaron, welcome to the show. This is just turned from Slenderman, Jacob being scared from Slenderman to a podcast, apparently. And we struck up a conversation of zombies, and I was like, you know what? Aaron loves talking about zombies and hypothetical situations with zombies. So if you're in a talkative mood, we should have a discussion.
Alright.
And if
What
you're...
would you like to talk about?
Okay, well-
I guess you're willing.
What I was talking to the YouTube people was like
YouTube people.
YouTube people was how to survive a zombie apocalypse.
Well, your first thing you want to do is, well, maybe not the first thing, but you should do this before it happens, is get a bag, a really good one for carrying, a big carry capacity, and fill it with essentials like dehydrated food, water, and
You
a
should,
weapon or two.
you should probably do that anyway, just in general.
Yeah, in case you guys didn't hear that, he said get a backpack.
No, I'll
good
put
for-
I'll put captions, and if they can't hear it, just don't
Okay.
mention it. I can edit.
Anyway, keep going, Aaron. Sorry.
Yeah, and like I have in my bag, I have a magnesium fire starter, a lighter, flashlight.
Pocket knife.
I have a combat knife, but you know,
Well,
pocket knife.
It's a little better, actually.
yeah, a little bit.
Well, unless you're, it would wear it out if you're like chopping wood or something. You know, like
Yeah,
small.
Well,
Yeah,
I
because
have
you
a
wouldn't have a
tomahawk
sharp in
with
there.
Oh yeah, you do have a tomahawk. That's right. You
Yeah,
still don't
I'm
want
still
to.
filling it up. Probably a sleeping bag I'll have on it, and I need to get some food to put in it.
Now,
Yeah, that's the first thing you want to do before it happens.
now I thought that zombies were attracted to light and sound. Is this true? This is sounding like a talk show.
It depends what kind of zombie. Usually, light doesn't. I mean, it sometimes affects them. I mean,
We're talking about.
there's been like one type of zombie I think I've ever seen that's affected by light, really. Well, no, never mind.
Like,
I don't know. Yeah, Like,
Well, what I was saying to the YouTubers, what I was saying that you should avoid major like populated areas like noisy and light and and noisy and bright areas.
well, the reason you would want to stay away from heavily populated areas, mostly, well, except for that reason, is because of the mass amount of people there, which would become infected after
That's
the
what I was
first few
thinking.
hours or probably
And-
the first few days of the outbreak.
Should you have a partner when you're in the zombie apocalypse?
That's a good question.
Cause
You're gonna, alright, this is what you want to do in that situation. You'd want to, don't go out of your way to find anyone,
like if someone's near you,
and stuff. Like, don't go out of your way. If it's like on the way or safe or whatever, you can go and get that person. But if you think it's a risk, never go if you think it's a risk.
so like my and Lance's
Completely
house.
essential.
So like my and Lance's house, if it was still safe, but we knew that there was a zombie apocalypse, like I would go to Lance's house, and then we would be partners in the zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, obviously.
Well,
Yeah,
hypothetically.
since you guys live in close proximity, that would be a good idea. But let's say I wanted to like go to Lance's house or something. I would, if I didn't have a good means of transportation, then I wouldn't walk or anything.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
yeah,
be doing
definitely.
that.
Yeah, walking would A, take too long, probably. B,
And
you,
exhaust you.
yeah.
The other.
What type of weapon should you use? Should you use like ammunition, like guns?
You don't want to be dependent on
Well-
ammunition.
Yeah.
From
But
a
you
weapon
should-
standpoint, since zombies are attracted to sound, using firearms would not be the best idea at all times,
Well,
unless you're running into large hordes. But
because with a large
like,
horde,
for,
you're
for the single like zombie or something, it would be wise to use a blunt weapon, or if you don't have anything else, you could use like a knife or something. But blunt weapons usually work the best because you can
would
shatter the vertebrae easy, which
Knock us out.
would a
signals. So,
would a silenced firearm be better than a normal firearm, or should you save those for zombie hordes as well?
silent firearm.
Yeah, like silent.
Well, you see, you need a special permit for those, so not many people have those.
Well, after the
Just
zombie,
military and choice few.
well, when
So-
the zombie apocalypse occurs, I don't think people are gonna be
Yeah,
too
but
particular
You're not going to
for
be able to
silencing.
find one easily. That's what I'm getting at.
Well, yeah.
So,
And the thing I was thinking is, if you use ammunition, you're going to become dependent on it. And once you run out, it's like, oh, what do I do now? You need to be prepared. Like, if, you have ammunition, but you also need, like you said, a blunt object or...
bows and arrows, crossbows.
Those run out, like, fast, too, just
Well,
like guns.
if you're up against like a small horde,
yeah.
like you can
Right.
use the bow and arrow, and then you can go and collect your arrows and put them back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bow and arrow would be good. I would use it predominantly for hunting, though, to
Yeah.
save arrows for hunting, because
'Cause
that's
if-
what it's going to be used more for.
Yeah,
But
and
melee
they're
weapons
silent.
are
It
more
wouldn't...
used against zombies because it's easier and more effective.
Yeah, like, because you don't want to track things when you're, hunting, so arrows would be good for hunting. But, if you have guns, it's like, oh, well, they're here, so shoot them.
Yes.
If we die, we die.
Yeah.
And it all depends on the types of zombies, usually.
Like, what
Right.
types of zombies are there?
Hypothetically, this is
There's,
all hypothetical.
classic
Yeah.
walkers, which are slow-moving and
Come.
stupid.
Yeah. What zombies would act like Invader Zim, where he will release the zombies, and they're just standing there, and he just pushes them aside. That was the best moment in Invader Zim history, arguably.
I wouldn't think that's how the zombie apocalypse would go down, though, for zombies to walk. It just doesn't make sense to me why they would not run.
Well, I mean, they're diseased.
I mean, sometimes people say, yeah, they would walk because their flesh is all what's it called? Rotten and crap.
Yeah.
But I'm saying,
Can I get
well,
ice?
if it's a virus, which most likely it would be, they're
Oh, hold
not
on.
going to start
Hold on.
deteriorating till later, like in a month or two. And it depends on the virus too. It could like keep the body sort of alive in an alive state, so it may not deteriorate at all.
Yeah.
And then there's the runners, which I think would happen more, where the zombies would hear and like kind of see. Their vision would probably be cloudy, so they would just run at whatever they think they can eat.
Pour that over there. That sound's gonna be in there. Sorry.
Yeah, you would. Those ones would be more dangerous, but those are probably the most likely to happen if it ever happens. But
Yeah.
And then there's the crazy cat and the zombies, which you see in like Resident Evil.
Yeah, that's
not gonna happen. But the freaking
You just-
crazy ones with superpowers. But
It's not gonna happen.
yeah, if that ever happens, we're all screwed, and you should just give up on that.
Yeah. Jacob, did you hear that?
Mm-mm.
Resident Evil zombies
Just ignore them.
just live off of penguins in Antarctica or kill yourself. Just
Ah, dang it.
Yes. But yeah, I'm saying the runners would probably most likely happen. The walkers could happen, and yeah.
yeah. I mean, if you were legit, like you're trying to prepare the freaking screen, the freaking camera's being blurry, but you fix that? Okay. If you were actually preparing, like thinking about preparing for something like that,
What, what items would you have?
No, I'm not asking a question. I'm just saying, like, be prepared for anything. I think it's a good idea to have all that stuff because it's survival stuff and it protects you either from, people attacking you or, just protecting yourself. I think it's a good idea to have that, but not because of zombies gonna attack you. If they do attack you, well, there you go. But if they don't,
But
it's for another reason. So
I was talking with another friend, my Jordan, and
Aaron, you don't know him.
yeah, unfortunately you don't know him, but and we were talking about a zombie apocalypse, and he said if I'm in a zombie apocalypse, no offense, but I'm gonna ditch you. Because think about it. Because if you have a partner and your partner gets bit and they don't know it,
Yeah.
then if they don't know it and they don't tell you that they've been bitten, they're like, oh, I can handle this. It won't spread to the rest of my body, or something
I
like,
just know.
or something idiotic like that. Then your life is in jeopardy too.
yeah, but you see, that's why you always have to check after encountering anything that you make sure your partner's not bit. Like you thoroughly check yourself and your partner to see if you got any scratches. Like even the slightest scratch could lead to infection.
Yeah.
But most people don't know this, but you should really have gloves and a mask
Yeah.
because once you could get the blood under your fingernails, and then once you eat, it's gonna get in your food, and you're gonna
Or
have
scratch
that
your face, or
have that in your system. And then a mask because if blood splatters up into your mouth or eyes or anything, you could that could be another cause of infection.
well, all depends. Is it spreading through bites? Is it spreading through the air? Is it spreading through the water system? It's all just hypothetical, and that's why I don't really like talking about it. But Jacob brought it up, and we're on a roll here, so here we go.
Yeah.
Well, it's better than
a
what we
virus. It says a virus from spreading through bites and I would say kind of like HIV, kind of.
Who's gonna get
Sexually
funky?
trained.
Who's gonna get funky with a zombie? I don't know.
You could get funky with them, or
I don't know what kind of fetish that is.
Just go insane, kill a zombie.
Yeah.
Jacob,
Just saying, hypothetical.
putting that graphic in my mind is not something I need from you, Jacob. Did you hear what he said? Aaron, did you hear what he said? Yes. Okay. You weren't there for the body motions and his stupid face.
Yeah, and having a partner is it can have its downfalls because, especially if your partner gets bit, you definitely have to off them before anything happens. So, yeah.
If you're bit by a zombie or you get like, okay, if it's like spread by bites, then if you get a bite on the arm, is there a way to stop the disease from getting to the rest of your body?
Okay, first of all, hold on, Aaron. Hold on, Aaron. I just need to describe this. We were going from a hypothetical situation to a hypothetical situation off a hypothetical situation.
Well, I'm just. This is gonna be
okay,
the one.
One thing is like talking about a hypothetical situation. The other thing is like it's really dependent on the first thing. You need to know the situation on the first thing to know the situation on the second thing.
Yeah, that's not working.
Hold on. I have a lot of experience. It's okay, just screw it. Sorry, the thing is all. But I mean, we'd have to talk about a certain situation
Okay.
of zombies.
So say like you're one-on-one with a zombie, and you get bitten or scratched on the arm, or foot or leg. If you were alone or with a partner, what would you do? Like, would there be a way to like stop the disease from getting to the rest of your body?
If you were alone, you would have to probably kill yourself unless you were really close to a hospital or medical center. Because, first of all, I know amputation may work, maybe. It's not really. It would make sense if it could work, but also, I don't know. But if it did work, you could amputate your foot / leg / arm / hand, but you would have to get some antibiotics, and you would really have to stitch yourself up good, and then you would be crippled.
Yeah.
So, especially if it was your leg and you were alone, you would just probably been better offing yourself before. But like, if you're not near a medical center or anything, you'd probably just bleed out, or the zombies would smell the blood, and
be attracted. Is there any way to like completely avoid the zombies?
Completely avoid? Yes. There's a way. It's usually found, like, say you're on the ocean or lake. You could if you had a boat, you could get to an island, and that would be probably the most effective way to stay away from islands, because usually zombies can't swim.
Well, that has its downfalls too, because if the island has no supplies, then your ship / airplane, whatever you use, is eventually going to run out of gasoline or whatever it runs on, or you can run out of supplies.
Yes. The easiest thing to do there is probably have an island on a lake, I would say, so you can head inland easily and hunt and get gasoline from siphoning it from like cars and gas stations. But that does have its downfalls, but it's probably better than staying on inland.
Yeah, and I was just thinking, up in like the Great Lakes area and up into Canada around Manitoba and Ontario and stuff like that, there's a bunch of like lakes with islands, and that would be great, you know.
But you would have to
That's
make.
why I live on the lake.
Yeah.
But for those of you who are in more of the southern states, that's going to be very hard to get to. So
Really? I mean, Lake Allatoona has a
well, I
bunch
mean,
of islands.
okay, because you're most likely not going to have enough gas to get up to Canada.
Well, I'm not saying go to Canada. I'm
Well,
just
I mean,
saying if you so happen to be in that area, then it would be good.
There's still islands in the south
Yeah.
on lakes and stuff.
Of course, what happens if the dam breaks? Because there are no natural lakes in Georgia.
Ooh.
Basically anywhere in the south, and in the entire state of Texas, there's only 2 natural lakes. So it's like there's.
But I highly doubt the dam would break unless like someone's messing with it.
because it survived this long, it's probably.
I mean, after a while, and like after 20 years, no maintenance, it may break down. You know what I'm saying?
True, but you probably have enough time by then to have something worked out. I mean,
Yeah, maybe, or maybe it just all died down and there's nothing
Yeah.
left out there. I'd still be scared to go out there.
yeah, I
It's
would
like-
too.
Anybody would.
I saw those things. I ain't going back now. Are you crazy?
Yeah, but
Stolen from
yeah,
Walmart.
that's most of what I have to say on that topic. I can't really think of anything else.
Well,
If there was like a small, like, okay, say like the island of Manhattan was I can't find a better word for this, but zombified. Like technically, couldn't you
infected?
infected? Yes, couldn't you technically just drop a bunch of missiles on there and be done with it?
A nuke would work,
Well,
but
or a
not
nuke.
You
missiles.
see, that scenario has happened quite a few times in video games and movies. And usually the government has to pick over civilian casualties on that area or the whole population of the earth, pretty much.
Yeah.
And they usually, in the end, they do nuke the city, but somehow one gets out or something, or like an animal that's been infected gets out, which that would, like a rat would probably be infected, I would get.
Yeah. What I would do if I was in charge in that situation, I would shut down all commerce. I would shut down, all air traffic, all that stuff, and make sure it's just sitting there. Make sure the entire planet is just sitting still until we get it under control. And
It's like playing. It's like basically.
That's what they would do for regular.
If you were in the
disease.
government, it would be like playing the game Plague, except
I
on
mean,
a
that stupid frickin' game.
on a huge scale.
Well, I mean, that's the idea of it. Yeah, but the CDC and the governments of the world would do that for a normal disease.
Like
Why
say,
would they do it for a zombie disease? So
like they would do it for the Black Plague or something. Well,
we're all immune to that mostly. Now.
well, I mean, yeah, but like
a new strain of it, I guess.
yeah, like a new strain came out, and then like there was like only the island of Manhattan, which would be very, very rare, because like the island of Manhattan has a lot of traffic.
Not as much as you would think. It has traffic, but New York City has ports outside of that Manhattan, like towards like southern tip of Long Island, and then off towards Philly, and then just around New York City. There's a lot more. But there's a lot more places, like Miami, New Orleans, Houston, Los Angeles, Boston. Chicago is actually a port city that comes in from the ocean. So London, Shanghai, Sydney, I don't know, just anything. I'm going around the world talking about port cities. But yeah, that's basically all the cities that you'd have to block off. So are we done with the subject? Anything else anybody wants to add?
I don't got anything.
Anything else? No? Okay.
If you YouTubers have any questions, just post them on a comment, and then we can answer them next.
zombies from two freaking douchebags on the internet.
But yeah.
on the phone, never even seen his face. Contact us at zombie1. Okay. Sorry, Aaron. You can see my face. That wasn't as funny, but for you. But so let's promote your freaking channel here. Are you still doing the channel?
No, I'm not really making videos anymore, so
You're not gonna make any videos
no,
ever.
not really.
Ah, that sucks. Well, at least you're still gonna be in videos.
Yes, this is the end. I will see you guys on this channel some other time.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, we're filming tomorrow, so that'd be good.
Oh, yes, at Jordan's house.
At Jordan's house, yeah. So, thank you. I'm just gonna call you Aaron now. I was gonna call you Inverse Digital, but that's stupid, and I don't like calling people by their channel name. So, goodbye, Aaron. Have a nice time.
Goodbye.
Thinking about zombies. And that was Aaron Moore talking about frickin' zombies. Hypothetical situation upon hypothetical situation. Let's keep it rolling. Actually, do you want to keep it rolling?
Do we have anything else to talk about?
I don't know. You want to play Slenderman again?
No. Not today.
Okay. I guess I could edit the video, post it by tonight. How's that sound?
Cool. Yeah.
It's not gonna be that hard. I'm gonna have to add a few captions, cut it up a little bit, but
Yeah.
overall,
that's
it's just gonna take a long time to render, and that's it. So,
and then we can just be.
this is Lance,
And this is Jacob.
signing out.
See you later.